out what I'm doing. Interesting. Your civic duty. It's the only thing you can do that is the right thing to do. Right? You understand? Okay. So we got situations here that I'm sitting here looking at going, do, 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 do. I guess this is right. But anyway. But it's Monday. And what are we going to talk about? What do y'all want to talk about today? Oh, let's open up that beverage and take a little swallow. If you got something on your mind, give us a call on the hotline there, and we will talk to you about it. We had a good weekend at Acme Pizza. Of course, we had a bad weekend in Florida. Ole Miss did not make it, but then again, neither did Alabama. Neither did Mississippi State. Does anybody know anybody that won a game other than Florida? I know Florida won, but that's that. Interesting. Okay, so what do y'all want to talk about today? Y'all want to talk about being honest? Y'all want to talk about doing the right thing? Y'all want to talk about anything that matters in the real world? Guess what we need to do? We need to talk about winning elections. And to win elections, you have to get out and vote. So if you're out there and you're voting today, you're doing a good thing. If you're not, you're not. But the reality is, y'all, I need to send a text to somebody real quick. Let's see. Okay. Bad radio here, y'all. Okay. So as we look out on the horizon of what's going on in the world today, we know that elections matter. There's a mandate across the country for Trump and his people to get in office and get picked. We got to get them involved. So we got to get them in office. But all of us who are out there in the real world trying to figure things out and what we're going to do with everything is we've got to figure out how to proceed in America and do the right things. So we got to get our people into office. I don't know what we're going to do here in Mississippi. Nationwide, a mandate has been issued. Everybody did. Thanks, Clay. I'm sitting here going, do, 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 do. So that, and then that. Oh, okay. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, my computer skills are nil and none. So he came in and fixed something that was concerning me. But as we go through life, we understand that the mandate across America is that we won't change. We won't change everywhere we can get it. We want the right people in office. We want everybody to come out and do what they should do by voting. And the coming up session here for the state of Mississippi in January is the next line of defense we need to work on. We need people representing us and the values that we believe in, not particularly the values that they believe in. Each person we put into office is in office based on us believing that you are going to go do our job. It's us saying, oh, he's going and he's going to do his job. He's going to vote our way. He's going to do this. He's going to do that. But we don't know that. And when they get up there and then they don't vote the way you want, what do you do about it? What do you do about it when they don't do what you want them to do? That is my question to you. What are you going to do when they put in Medicare and have to fund it? What are you going to do when they spend? I mean, they've got all this extra money that they've had for years. They always talk about being this much in the rainy day fund. Then they've got extra money. And then, of course, this year they say sales tax are down a little bit. They're going down. We're not getting what we normally get. And you're like, okay, that's cool. But you still have an excess of money. And you need to do the right thing and take care of us here in America. And you need to take care of us here in Mississippi. And, it's like the thing with the Benny Thompson thing. We'll let Benny Thompson go in office and he has half the state, everything west of I-55 from Memphis to Louisiana line. And we don't do anything. We didn't try to get rid of him in office. We didn't spend the money needed. We didn't go out and do it. Now, many of you went out and voted properly. Many of you went out and voted against Benny Thompson, but we didn't put any money behind making it happen. Now we've put money behind other things. I know $1 million has been spent on a race that you still hadn't won yet. What do you do? What do you do? What do you do with your money when the party doesn't want to support a candidate against Benny Thompson? What do we do? I mean, everybody goes, you got to lose no matter what. 30 counties. 30 counties in Mississippi belong to Benny Thompson. 30 counties in the worst part of the United States. Yes, there's 11 counties there. Rank is the worst in America. 11 of them. And many counties up and down the interstate, Ron Eller won, but he didn't have any help. He did it all on his own. He went and the volunteers that he had. But, the party could have gotten out and covered that little percentage that we needed to cover to get him in office and get Benny Thompson gone. But it's like our elected officials want Benny in office. And I don't understand that. I don't understand if we're going to be Mississippi a red state, and then you look at the map and everything west of 55 is blue, that ain't right. And it doesn't show in the Trump vote. The Trump vote shows that we're a red state. So what is going on in the world? What are we doing and what are we doing wrong? What do we want to do to fix it? Why haven't our legislature, and I saw where Cindy Hyde-Smith was coming out with a bill in the Senate defining what a boy and a girl was. Thank you, Cindy Hyde-Smith. It takes one to know one. She knows what a boy is. She knows what a girl is. So she's going to put that on the floor in the Senate. But here in Mississippi, we haven't, last year we got that bill through at the last minute about guys going into girls' bathrooms and the medical thing where your kid could go to the doctor and you wouldn't know what was going on unless the kid signed a release form. What are we doing? What are we doing as citizens of Mississippi to make sure that we don't waste time at the Capitol? I mean, Trump's going to hit the ground running. He's going to get more done in the first 2 years than you've ever seen. He's going to hit the ground running. But our legislature, we still haven't got a ballot initiative back. We still haven't cut any taxes. We're still paying grocery tax, which I kind of believe in the grocery tax. I don't particularly believe in the income tax, but I file it anyway. But we got to figure out what we can do to help the people and do it. I'd rather have a statewide sales tax than a grocery tax, than a income tax, to tell you the truth, if that's what we need to do. But then again, every time we got into the sin market, whether it be alcohol, marijuana, gambling, lottery, that's going to bring in so much money. We're never going to need money again. And all we do is spend more. All they do is spend more and say we don't have enough. And that's the way it goes when you spend money. There's never enough. You always need more to spend. So we need to look at the projects that aren't getting done around here. We need to look at all this new industry that's coming into the state and figure out where this money's going, because it's going somewhere, but it ain't going to us. Not us, not the citizens of Mississippi. All the stuff that's supposed to be making us money and making it better for us. And we keep paying taxes. And look, I'm just really complaining about Canton. We're going up, what, 9 mills? We're going up. We have the highest taxes in the world. If we ever fix our problems in Canton to where the property values are worth anything, it's going to kill us. It's going to kill us. But it's also that I don't know if that extends out to the entire school district or just inside the city limits. But anyway, we'll be back with more right here on the Chip Matthews Show. We'll get on track and get going in some direction that we all know what we're talking about. Okay? Right. Don't forget, ride. Get ready to vote tomorrow. Get ready to vote. You got to vote. Don't forget, ride. Get ready to vote.
1039 WYAB.
Rare coin prices have exploded in the last 3 years. Hard Asset Management, one of the world's largest precious metals and rare coin dealer firms, makes recommendations on what to buy for collectors who know what they're looking for. We can make strong recommendations in areas that we feel have the strongest potential for long-term growth. Call today, 844-426-4653 to receive our free Rare Coin newsletter or register online at bmcham.com.
When you feel like your business is drowning in paperwork and compliance issues, it's time to call P-Police. Let P-Police take care of the busy work so that you can save valuable time and focus on what really matters, growing your business. P-Police is based in Ridgeland, so you're always dealing with local professionals who will actually understand your business and its needs. Join thousands of satisfied clients who trust P-Police to simplify their employee administration. Visit P-Police.com. That's P-Police.com to learn more.
If you've had an accident, remember Clinton Body Shop. We work for you, not your insurance company. Don't be misled by someone telling you that you will have to pay more than your deductible. Our shops hold multiple certifications from the makers of today's vehicles. We are the longest running ICAR Gold Class certified repair facility in Mississippi. We know how to repair your vehicle, and we will work with your insurance company on your behalf. In Clinton and in Richland, we work for you. We take pride in perfection.
Attention homeowners and business owners, Kim Wade here. Hurricane season is upon us, and your roof and gutters need to be storm ready. Complete Exteriors Roofing and Gutters is your local experts in storm protection. The team is dedicated to fortifying your residential or commercial location against the element. Complete Exteriors Roofing and Gutters with locations in Pearl, Hattiesburg, and Gulfport. Give them a call at 601-326-2755. CompleteExteriorsMS.com. Hi, Kim Wade here. Cork and Door Company has been providing quality residential garage and commercial overhead door products to Mississippians for over 50 years. Cork and Door is the supplier of garage door parts and services such as LiftMaster, commercial and residential door operators, as well as Clopay, sectional commercial and residential doors, Asta, commercial sheet and rolling steel doors, and Cornell, rolling steel and shutters, with many in stock for the same day pickup. CorkandDoor.com. This is CorkandDoor.com.
Need that bathroom or kitchen remodel done like yesterday? Are you ready to see what that updated space will cost? Finally, hello, I'm Patrick Kelty of Kelty Tile and Marble. Call me today and I will book your free no obligation appointment to help answer that and any other questions you may have concerning your project. It's a daunting task trying to start something that you really don't do but maybe once every couple of decades. I understand that. So here at Kelty Tile, I want to put our experience to work for you. Online at KeltyTile.com.
There's never been a better time to buy a Mazda, and the best deals around are at Mazda of Jackson. Mazda of Jackson has hundreds of new and used cars available right now. Check out 1.9% APR for 72 months on new Mazda CX-50s and CX-90s. Get 3.9% financing for 72 months, plus a $750 rebate on new Mazda CX-30s. And new Mazdas include a lifetime powertrain warranty. It's time to choose Mazda. Mazda of Jackson, I-55 Frontage Road in Jackson, and MazdaofJackson.com.
Delicious food and a relaxing atmosphere combine to make the best place for sports fans and foodie fans to watch the game and just hang out. The Capitol Grill of Jackson. Of course they've got the games, but food, oh my goodness. Mouth-watering po' boys, fish, steaks, appetizers, and a specialty pizza menu. Kitchen opens at 5 Monday through Thursday and 11 Friday through Sunday. And happy hours are daily at Capitol Grill. Also enjoy the all-new Tuesday night and karaoke on Wednesday and Friday nights from 8 till midnight with DJ Money Mom. Capitol Grill, DeVille Plaza in Jackson.
Welcome back to the Chip Matthews Show, and here is your host, Chip Matthews.
And we're back here on a Monday on the Chip Matthews Show here at WYAB. Remember, coming up after me, the awesome, the wonderful, and the freaky to some, because he tells the truth. But it's bad when people come on. You got a radio station here that you want to know the story of what's going on in the world. It happens right here on this station. This interview that Clay had this morning with Anthony Fox and all that. That you don't get that everywhere. You don't get these kind of in-depth interviews. You don't get what we get. You get the candidate buy and sell everywhere else. You get the I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Boop, 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 boop. Here we just talk, and we talk about it. We talk about the elephant in the room. And coming up later on today, at right after me, will be Jameson Haygood and the Good Fight, and he'll be talking about all the national politics and the appointments and this, that, and the other, and the oligarch and this, that, and the other. But you also got to understand, we got something going on here in the world. I'm invested in Bitcoin. I am making money, but I'm waiting on it to break 100 and go crazy this week. And I believe that it will. And then, of course, Trump is getting involved in the Bitcoin and is going to name a Bitcoin czar, or rather a crypto czar. And things are going to be different. Things are going to be different, especially if they leave it like it is, where you have a place to put money. It's like putting money underneath your pillow. The crypto market is. I mean, you don't understand it, but you also understand when you put it under your pillow, it may not be there tomorrow also. But that's the case. And, things are going to change, and things are happening around the world. The world is becoming a different place. And in the next few weeks, when Trump gets into office and everything, it's going to be even a more different place. We're fixing to, it's sort of like one day we were sitting there with pagers, and then we didn't have pagers anymore. And remember, when we got pagers, we thought pagers were great. We could keep up with anybody. Oh, heck, now they know exactly where you're standing and what you're doing and who's around you. And we go, oh, let's look on the satellite, Google it up. There he is. He's standing right there talking to so-and-so. The world is getting smaller and smaller and smaller. And we're sitting back here, and in Mississippi, we're sitting here, and these people are spending our money, and they're being reactive with our money rather than proactive. I know that we're getting out of it now and start working on these bigger shovel-ready sites for industry to come to Mississippi. But right now, we're still in the problem that we don't have enough power to operate what we have. We're still building power and putting up solar farms and this, that, and the other, because Amazon Web Services is going to eat up that power. And the more AI becomes a thing, and AI is becoming a thing, whether you like it or not, it's coming at rapid pace. It requires even more power to run. And so that means that these little solar farms that are popping up here and there, that's just some green money deal and some kickback money and some tax return money and this, that, and the other for people. But the future is going to be small nuclear power plants that would do the same thing for a nuclear sub or a aircraft carrier. We're going to get those kind of power plants popping up everywhere. Just think about it. That's where we're headed. Nuclear energy. Also, you're going to be looking at the gas production. Gas is fixed to be dirt cheap, and all that's coming at a rapid pace. And then, of course, when gas is cheap, that means less taxes are being paid for roads, so there's less money in the budget for the roads. When things start going down, They can't keep their tax dollars level at the state level. You know, while it's up, they're making more tax dollars. When it's less, you make less tax dollars. So what do we do? I mean, what are we doing to protect the citizens of Mississippi from being in a situation like in Canton? In Canton, you're going to sit there and you're going to raise taxes on land that on one side of the road that's in the Canton school district, it may be worth $1,500 an acre. And you go across, you go right outside the school district, right across the street, and it'd be worth $500,000 an acre or $1 million an acre. You know, the Canton school district needs to go. It needs to go. The school system needs to be reworked. And when Trump closes down the Board of Education and up there in Washington, what are we going to do? They're going to send us, we're going to get more money sent to us. And these same people, the same system where there are 50 billion people running school districts all over Mississippi, and they're going to have that money, and all they're going to do is squander it. They're not going to fix the schools. They're not going to make them better. Some will. I'm not saying everybody will, but some will. Let's go to the phone and see what's going on. Good morning, WYB.
What's up, Jim?
No, it's Timothy Jenkins. How you doing?
So explain to me something.
Yeah.
And I may have heard it wrong, but you said that we're going to end up getting less road tax if fuel prices go down.
Right.
Well, generally, as far as I know, the taxes doesn't go down on it. It's the cost of the fuel that goes down.
Cost of the fuel goes down. Doesn't that make the tax go down, or is the tax tied to the gallon?
The tax is tied per gallon.
Oh, okay.
Per barrel.
Well, there you go.
So,
That helps.
you know, and I know in my case anyway, the cheaper the fuel is, the less conservative I have to be, or, you know, the more trips I can make to dump trees or something.
So then,
I'm using more fuel when fuel prices go down.
right, and you'll be
So
paying.
it really ought to help the road tax situation.
Yeah, in your case, yes. But how about those person who just rides to Jackson once a day? I mean,
But the tax base is still going to be there, because if they're using a tank a week going back and forth to work, well,
okay, so
they're still going to be using a tank a week, and if the taxes per barrel don't come down, but the fuel price comes down, that to me that's good all the way around.
oh, I'm all for lower fuel taxes.
But
I'm low.
What I'm concerned about is how are the electric cars getting taxed to be on the road?
Well, at first, you know, they're saying that they're taxing them when at purchase time.
Bull crap.
Okay, then they turn around and give them a rebate from the federal government for it. So I don't know where we're gaining any ground there. And it,
Now, my truck weighs probably 5,000 pounds.
right.
But some of these Teslas that have, you know, they may have 3,000 pounds of batteries in them.
Yes, I mean, and it,
We're not taking, when it goes electric,
no,
putting a heavier vehicle on the road than a Nissan Sentra at 1,800 pounds.
it's just like those school buses for those kids. That ain't nothing but batteries waiting to catch on fire, you know.
Right.
and those buses weigh
We
what?
gotta find some way to tax the electric vehicles the same. I'm not saying overtax them, but I'm saying if you're going to use the roads in an electric vehicle, you ought to be paying road tax just like fuel tax.
Yeah, because I mean, your electricity bill should be coming down. You know, sooner or later you'll have a solar panel on top of your car to charge that battery, and then
Or a receiver hitch on the back with a generator.
that would be what I would think. But I mean, it's sad to think that they're going to come to town, and every sin tax in the world has been passed on us. You know, every time you like something, we liked cigarettes, and we got rid of. You know, everybody loved the tax money on that, and then we said, "Oh, cigarettes are bad for you," so we got rid of cigarettes. So what we do, we bring in pot. So now we got pot. We got pot. So we're trying to. All that really is chasing down the old tobacco tax that they don't get anymore, because you know half the world doesn't smoke anymore. So you're replacing a tax there that you lost, but we also have casino. We have the lottery. We have, you know,
But you know, when they put, all right, so, gosh, it's been 30 years ago now that we've had casinos, right?
right.
Somewhere around in there.
And we'll never need another dollar again.
That's right. We won't ever need another dime for schools. And we're always, we get the lottery and we won't ever.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, a politician is going to spend more than every dime they got.
That's correct. Because they,
There won't ever be enough for politicians.
and, you know, and it is good that years ago the Republicans put in that some of this money it's hard for us to spend. So we started having a fully funded rainy day fund. So now we have a fully funded rainy day fund, and then we have extra money laying around.
All right, but why doesn't the federal government have to do that?
Well, the federal government's about to get their game together. But, you know, we send Benny up there to help, and Benny ain't going to help us. You know, think about it that way. Half this state voted for Benny Thompson to go into office. And nobody can say it isn't half this state because he's got half the state as his district. And
He's got
30 counties.
30 out of 82.
Yeah, 30 out of 82. He's got everything on the west of I-55 from Tennessee line to Louisiana line. And
What our parents used to say, from can to cane.
mm-hmm.
All right. Have a good day.
You too. Cut some trees down. Get some work done.
We're working hard.
Okay, thank you for calling, Tim. You know, but that's the deal. We got all this tax money out there, and we're going to bring in more taxes. And roads are crap. We need more money put into policing. I mean, that's part of the reason why they're raising taxes in Canton. They say we're going to add more officers, and then they stop just short of saying that. No, we're going to give raises. So what are we going to do? I mean, the whole Mississippi needs the same thing that's fixing to happen to America. And I don't know how we're going to get there. I don't know if we're going to get some Republicans in there that are conservative that fire off and start sounding like Trump and say let's fix this, or are we going to get the same old session where they leave us out of the mix by not getting the ballot initiative? You didn't hear anything come out on that last year. Nothing made it out. Same for taxes. We're going to cut taxes. We're going to cut taxes. They talk about it all the way going in, and then it never came up again. Never happened. Think about it, people. You got to hold these people accountable. And when the session begins, we're going to be giving out telephone numbers, and you're going to call and you need to call your representative and say, this is what I want. And we get enough phone calls in there, maybe things will happen. But otherwise, we're going to be sitting here in Mississippi wasting money on stuff that you don't even know you're wasting money on. And if you didn't have extra money laying around, we wouldn't even have the situation that occurred in the other system. But we got to make sure we appoint the right people to run these things too. You know, this isn't just on, you know, I sit here and you think about all the corruption. You go, when you appoint the wrong person and they misspend the money, that's really on the elected official, because we trust that elected official to get it right. So we need to look at that, and we need to look at all the people involved that we think are representing our best interests, and they're not doing a thing. They're not doing a damn thing but status quo. We'll be back right here on WYAB. The damn thing but status quo.
Keep it tuned here to 103.9 WYAB.
It can be hard to move past the guilt, times of weakness and regret, knowing you weren't there for your family when they needed you the most. But there is life after addiction. We're seeing broken families restored, one man at a time, through our vehicle cash and thrift store donations. It's given Mercy House Adult and Teen Challenge the ability to help these men succeed in having better lives. Donate a vehicle, running or not, and we'll come pick it up. Call today, 601-572-7296, or visit us at vehicledonationsms.com.
At Davini Equipment, 2 locations, Madison and Jackson, we have a full line of Kubota equipment, including Kubota tractors up to 170 horsepower, 0 turns, a full line of Kubota construction equipment, Kubota Sidekick, and other RTVs. We also have our own service trucks with cranes and welders, and with factory-trained technicians, we can come to your job site to help you get back up and running on a short notice. So come see us at our Madison or Jackson locations, open all day Monday through Friday, and on Saturdays until noon, or visit us online at DaviniEquipment.com.
CBS News Brief. Thanksgiving travelers have their fingers crossed they won't get caught up in holiday delays. CBS's Chris Van Cleve says that could be tough.
We expect to see close to 3 million people at checkpoints tomorrow and on Wednesday. And then the Sunday after Thanksgiving, likely the busiest day we've ever seen at checkpoints, more than 3 million people.
The people who clean planes between flights and help passengers in wheelchairs went on strike at the airport in Charlotte, North Carolina today. This worker among them.
The wages got to be more so everybody can have what they need to survive or to live. We're surviving, but we're not living.
Investors are cheering President-elect Trump's pick for Treasury Secretary. The Dow is up at even 500 right now on the first trading day after the selection of hedge fund founder Scott Bessent. He says his policy priority will be delivering on Mr. Trump's pledge to cut taxes. CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Hi, Kim Wade here. Your Christmas store is Home Care Plus Medical in Richland. That's right. At Home Care Plus, you can shop for unique gifts that improve the quality of life for you and your loved ones. Home Care Plus has lift chairs, cushions, grab bars, canes, ramps, rollators, walkers, wheelchairs, and so much more. So think unique this Christmas season at Home Care Plus. Home Care Plus, located just off County Line on Wilson Drive in Richland near Shapley's Restaurant, 601-957-9174.
Hank Aaron Sports Academy in Jackson at Smith Wills Stadium is proud to announce the new Legacy League in 2025. The Legacy League will have 10 teams from the Jackson metro area in its inaugural 40-game season. Watch metro area teams from Brandon, Clinton, Pearl, Madison, Jackson, Canton, and more battle it out on the diamond. City pride will be on the line with a chance to make it to the big leagues. To get involved, visit LegacyLeagueBaseball.com. That's LegacyLeagueBaseball.com.
This copy machine has me so frustrated. I can just body slam it.
Whoa there, leave the body slamming to the pros. And leave superior high-quality office tech to the experts at Advantage Business Systems, brother.
Woo! Get it!
Never body slam your copy machine again. Visit absms.com. Advantage Business Systems, laying the smackdown on bad tech.
Men, if you answer yes to any of these questions, you could be suffering from low testosterone. Do you have low sex drive? ED, always tired, depressed, loss of muscle mass, obese, loss of focus and drive? You, my friends, need to get your numbers checked. Check out Men's Health of Mississippi, located in Madison, Mississippi, and online at menshealthms.com. Guys, get your numbers checked today. Trust me, she'll thank you for it. I promise. menshealthms.com. Men's Health Mississippi.
Welcome back to the Chip Matthews Show, and here is your host, Chip Matthews.
Oh, yeah, we're back on the Chip Matthews Show on a Monday. Thanksgiving week. Yes, sir. Remember, everybody will be on the road traveling, as they keep saying in the news. Please be careful. There will be people out riding everywhere. And some bad weather in some sections of the country. Some, rain's supposed to be pouring in soon. It probably will rain on the Egg Bowl. But then again, who cares about the Egg Bowl this year? It's over. It's over. Season's gone. I'm an Ole Miss fan. I can always look forward to next year because that is what I'm always doing. Just like I'm looking forward to the legislative session. And then, of course, we will be looking forward to next year once again because they won't get the work done. They talk about it. Going into it, we talk a whole lot about it. We're all doing so much. You just don't know. We're having meetings right now. You're dividing up the money and don't know where it's going. You're getting your cut. And that's the way it is. And and everybody says it's not happening. It doesn't happen. Well, look at all the corruption in Jackson. Look at all the corruption up there in Canton and Madison County with the Rudy Warnock ordeal. And that trial's been moved off to June, the Rudy Warnock trial, after I think it's 13 now delays. And now that Mike Espy is going to speak, I guess they've reopened discovery. I'm going to check on that exactly. But now that Mike Espy is going to testify, the trial's been moved off another 6 months. So it'll be after the next series of elections in Canton, which right now we have two, one current alderman, one ex-alderman running for mayor. And of course, y'all do know that I will be doing it. And I will be running for mayor, and we'll see what's going on. Let's see what we got here. We got another phone call. WYAB. Hello.
Hey, Jeff, it's Chris Hinkle.
Hey.
Totally agree.
Yeah.
They are having meetings, all right.
Yeah.
Their staff is having meetings with lobbyists because their staff and the lobbyists actually write the bills, not our legislators.
That's correct.
In the House and the Senate.
And they hand it to them, and they go in and vote on it. And you can ask them what's in that bill, and they don't know a thing that's in that bill, except that they're the one, their name's on the top of it.
And you've got some that will actually even admit that they vote the way that the party leadership wants them to vote.
Right.
Rather than meeting with their constituents and actually talking about the issues.
Hey, did you go vote, or are you voting tomorrow?
I'm voting tomorrow.
Okay, just checking, just making sure.
I'm in town, so I'm going to take care of it tomorrow. I've done my research between Branning and Kitchens. I've listened to both of them speak. I've looked at their careers, the things that they said, and I'm comfortable with the decision that I've made of who I'm going to vote for.
Okay, that's good. That's good. And that's what people should do. Look at both sides, then go vote. And same, and you in other counties, you have other elections going on. You have county attorneys, this, that, and the other. Find out who you should be voting for and vote for the right people. But what do you think? I mean, this legislative session, I mean, the first thing on the thing should be cutting taxes and ballot initiative. What else should be on the?
Go ahead and do what I haven't met a person yet.
Yeah.
And the people that I talk to that doesn't support what Tate Reeves supports, which is the elimination of the state income tax.
Okay, so what's the problem? What is the problem?
Well, the problem is we've got individuals in the Senate and the House that are terrified that they won't be able to put their hands on money. That the thing that there's two things that they should be doing. One is what can we do to keep the money in the pockets of the citizens so that we never touch it? And two, do we eliminate the state income tax, which everywhere that is tried, has been done, has generated additional revenue.
Right.
Tennessee, Florida, places like that. The issue with them is, I'll give you an example.
Okay.
So I had a conversation with my state representative.
Right.
Newly elected.
Right.
State representative.
Right.
They just created a district here. Bill Ford was my representative.
Right.
So I had a conversation with him about this Medicaid expansion. And I gave him an idea. And it wasn't my idea. It was a combination of an idea from a friend of one of my eldest sons.
Right.
But I said, here's an idea. You can tout it as your own, if you would like, for expanding Medicaid. He asked me, do you not want to help people that can't afford or are unable to work and have health insurance? Which absolutely I will help. Here's an idea. So what we do is we offer up to private physicians and private clinics and private hospitals, citizen-owned institutions, not like UMMC.
Right.
And what you offer them is the opportunity that once these individuals are identified as someone in need, when they can't work and can't afford health insurance on their own, you allow those institutions, clinics, and the doctors to treat those individuals at no cost to those individuals.
Right.
Then the cost of doing business is nothing is free.
Right.
There's no free lunch. The cost of that that's incurred by the doctor and the clinic, they're allowed to deduct that from their taxes.
There you go.
That way the money never touches the hands of the politician.
There you
no way
go.
they can get their hand on it.
Ooh.
Anytime a politician spends money, there's a service charge.
Oh, yes.
It's just like when you buy tickets online through
They're the ticket master of the world.
Yeah, well, what the service fee is, like the administrative cost, it's similar to when I was living up in Virginia 25 years ago. I had a conversation with an individual that's in Congress right now. He's running for Congress.
Yeah.
And I was asking about the $16 billion in surplus. Now, Fairfax County is a huge county.
Right.
There's millions of people there. But when I said, well, rather than spending it on developing an abandoned old police station to be an ESL teaching place for illegal aliens that normally congregate up at Home Depot, try to get them to congregate here so that they're not harassing customers. He said, well, I asked, why not just get the money back? Citizens, if you took in too much money, give it back to them. He said, well, it would cost too much for us to return that money. We'd have to take a chunk of it for the infrastructure to be able to return the money. That's
I mean, look at it this way. Let's say, for instance, you're going to, let's say you put $15 million out on redoing a road. The first thing off the top is 10-15% for the engineer, 10-15% for the lawyer, and then now you're down to working with 60% to build the road that you got to build. I mean, right.
already have the infrastructure in place, already have the employees, it's going to absorb that additional cost bidding on a contract. You say, well, listen, you're already getting a benefit of it because your business is already set up. The smaller businesses, the startups can't compete with you because they have to also include in their proposal the cost of the startup fee, getting labor and equipment and things like that. So since you're getting the benefit of all of these things that you already have in place, you're going to have to do some things in the city.
Right.
So you're going to have the money that you have saved so that everybody's on equal footing. You're going to have to come in and take care of some. So when you're fixing completing a government project across the street for 4 or 5 homes that have just been demolished or in disrepair, you go over and you take care of some things there.
Yeah.
It's all working for the betterment.
There you go. There you go. Good talking.
Speaking of the community, there was a conversation I had with citizens really need to be involved in their local community.
Correct.
Things under the Biden administration, actually, partially under the Trump administration, it was just done in the background during COVID. We had this infiltration, and under Obama, this DEI stuff in our school systems here.
Right.
You tell me, if we didn't have DEI, would parents have to be going to the Madison County School Board and lobbying those individuals sitting on that board to get obscene and pornographic materials out of their school libraries?
I mean, once again, this is
be there without DEI.
Right.
And the fact that when some of us parents went there to speak before that board, they spent more time and were more attentive to a 17-year-old student from the high school talking about discrimination and, that, there should be safe spaces and things like that. They spent more time listening to that 17-year-old who can't even vote than really listening to the parents. Actually, the representative from the Richland area that's on that board that was just reelected 2 years ago sleeps during most of those meetings. I've been in those meetings where we've been speaking, and he has been sawing along.
People just need to learn every level of who you need to elect. Elections from the president on down started local, and there was a mandate when all the people got together and decided that regardless of what the news was saying, we're going to vote for Trump. That's the same thing that needs to happen in your local community, and going up to the state level. You need to take charge and be in control of what's going on and what's being said in your schools and what they're teaching people and what they're doing. That's period it.
I remember when we were up trying to get rid of the unconstitutional COVID mandates they were putting in place for the schools that were discriminatory, that were in violations of the Constitution and the law and Mississippi state law. We were pointing that out. We had to file a claim against their surety bonds to get them to finally listen to us and get those mandates and stuff out of place. What was the main attraction? The fact that the federal government, using federal taxpayer dollars, were going to bring money into Madison County. They couldn't give us a straight answer when I asked.
Power and money.
You've got all of these millions of dollars coming into the federal government that they have contingencies that you report to their COVID restrictions.
Okay, Chris, we're fixing to have to go. But do you realize that I can't find where it benefited from any of the money, the millions and billions of dollars that we're spending COVID money? I can't find where we benefited anywhere from it. See anything, Bill? Anything happen? Okay, just checking. we're going to have all this one-time money, and it's gone. We're going to take a break. We'll be back on WYAB. See you.
WYAB.
I'm David Frederick, owner of Frederick Sales and Service in Brandon. I'm here to tell you that it's the best time to buy a new Exmark zero-turn mower. With unmatched quality of cut, ease of operation, and low maintenance, it's no wonder why Exmark is the #1 choice of landscape professionals. With sizes starting at 42 inches and 0% financing available, we have an Exmark zero-turn for all size lawns. Frederick Sales and Service in Brandon. Come by my store and see why Frederick's has been leading the way and serving you for 30 years since 1993.
Hi there, it's Lori from the mailroom. Of course you know we offer shipping with UPS, FedEx, DHL, and the Postal Service. But did you know about all the other services we offer? We have stamps, envelopes, boxes, wrapping paper, greeting cards, and gift bags. We also offer gift wrapping. You can drop off your gifts and we will have them wrapped and ready to go. Come check us out. We are south of Germantown High School, north of Gluckstadt Road at 272 Calhoun Station Parkway, Suite C, mailroomgluckstadt.com.
Malone is a company in motion, striving daily to improve the way the roofing industry operates and is perceived. A leader in commercial and residential roofing, metal walls, and maintenance. Malone means the highest quality materials delivered with expertise workmanship from a claim or construction. At Malone, you found your roofing and metal walls partner. Malone has proven for generations there is nothing we can't accomplish. Protecting people and what matters to you. More info at ecmalone.com.
We all love the farm-to-table food concept, right? Well, at Burnt Corn Farm, they bring you locally grown flowers straight from the farm to the vase. With a wide selection of flowers and excellent service, Burnt Corn Farm will make your next party or shower a southern delight. Sign up for a monthly bouquet subscription, and their farm fresh flowers will brighten your days all season long. You can also book your next family photo session in their wildflower field. That's Burnt Corn Farm on Facebook and Instagram.
Homes are a lifetime investment. So when you decide to upgrade your home, contact Boykin Contractors in Florence. Bryce Boykin and his team are licensed contractors, bonded and insured. They deliver top-notch work to that bathroom or kitchen remodel. Boykin Contractors are also experienced in roofing and dealing with all insurance claims. Please contact Bryce for a free roof inspection. Christian values and honesty set their team apart on workmanship and timely completion. Call or text 601-951-7336 or find them on Facebook as well. Boykin Contractors, here to make your remodeling dreams and home expansion a reality.
What are people saying about Tom's Fried Pies in Richland?
I'm on the diet. I don't want to be down there at Tom's Fried Pies. We had a good time. When I tell you the crust is flaky, I'm talking about buttery. This was nothing like I've ever tasted. Ever. I mean, I've never tasted anything like that, man. It was nice. Atmosphere was nice. Everybody there was nice. Because I'll be back, even though I don't supposed to with my diet. I thoroughly enjoyed myself.
Tom'sFriedPies.com. Tom'sFriedPies.com.
Why don't you mind your own business?
Mind my own business? What's that supposed to mean?
No, I was just thinking about all of the news of tax changes, insurance changes, regulations that are being passed down to business owners. I don't have the time to keep growing and to keep up with changing payroll regulations.
I know. It seems like all I do is handle employee-related problems.
You know, I hear PeopleLease can help.
How can they help?
PeopleLease can handle our payroll, taxes, employee benefits, and workers' compensation. They even offer an affordable and customizable 401k program and a 24/7 online human resources support center for all my HR needs.
Think of all the time we'll save letting PeopleLease handle our payroll and benefits administration. I'll be busy growing my business and letting PeopleLease take care of the rest.
Sounds like a good business plan with PeopleLease.
Let PeopleLease mind your business so you can mind your own business. Call now 601-987-3025. That's 601-987-3025. Or visit freepayrollquotes.com for your free quote.
Welcome back to the Chip Matthews Show. And here's your host, Chip Matthews.
And we're back here for the final segment on a Monday morning. We'll have some intriguing talk tomorrow. We'll have some news. We're going to talk about the Madison County Supervisors, and we'll talk about the election race. We'll remind everybody to go vote because you got to go vote, people. Nothing changes unless you go vote. It's so important to go vote in every election. Period. Now, let's also talk about this. It's also important for you to hold everybody accountable that's going to spend your money. President Trump, if he was walking right down the line, he would stop and talk to you. Your current politicians act like, I'm kind of in a hurry, kind of in a hurry. Oh, I don't want to talk about that. We're looking at that. Stop them. Make them talk to you. Find their phone number. Talk to them about what they're going to go do. If they're going to keep this job where they go down there and they work on getting their 40 years, 20 years in and getting retirement, that's good. If that's what we're going to do, if we're going to keep electing the same people, but they're going to talk to you. You've got to make them talk to you. You got to make them do what you need for your community. Be selfish. Be selfish of their time because they work for you. They went there. They wanted the job of being the person that spoke for you. So when they do something that you don't like, that's your fault. That is your fault because you're not holding them accountable. You must hold these elected officials accountable, and we must call down there and say, look, I don't want to hear that you're arguing about what a boy and a girl is. We all know that. God told us what a boy and a girl look like. Heck, when you decided to go out and have babies, you figured it out, if somebody didn't tell you. But there is no other thing going on here. Pornographic porn in the school. We know porn when we see it, don't we? I mean, come on. There is nothing in this world that can't be solved by just speaking out as citizens, because we're all basically, there's some crazy ones out there, but we're all basically given the God ability right by God to do the right thing. And we know what the right thing is, and we need to do the right thing. We must do the right thing. And when somebody steps up and is going to be your leader and you're going to vote him in the office, you need to know what he's doing with your money. It is your money. And we pay the taxes and we complain about the taxes and we get no representation for our dollars. And that's our fault. When you don't get representation for your thought, I mean, you wouldn't buy a rotten tomato at the store, would you? Okay. Well, let's quit buying rotten politicians, because some of these politicians are spending $1 million to get in office to do what? I don't know. The job doesn't pay that much. But anyway, we'll be back here tomorrow morning. Jameson Haygood is next. I'm glad you joined us today here on the Chip Matthews Show. We will see you later. Remember, Kim Wade this afternoon from 4 to 6. Everybody's got the answers here at WYAB.
This is Central Mississippi's Stimulating Talk.
103.9 WYAB, Pocahontas, Jackson.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by Progressive Insurance.
I'm Peter King. This is Getaway Day for many Thanksgiving travelers, but the going could be rough if you're flying American Airlines through Charlotte Douglas International.